Hi everyone, welcome to Ultimate Awesomeness podcast. It's me, it's me, Steven, and Eric here. Sorry we've been gone for a while, but we had to get ourselves ready with our personal lives. So I guess now is when we actually have the time to do a podcast. So,
How are
um,
you today?
I'm doing okay. Yeah. I just have my injured thumb.
Right.
Yeah, so it's been kind of frustrating over the weekend, but I'm doing okay. Um, so yeah, I guess we could start talking about the trailer. It sounds weird saying that.
It is a weird title, I will say that.
Yes, it is a weird title. I think they should just call it Han Solo. That's it, not
And
Solo, a
again,
Star
it
Wars
kind of
story.
just add a name to it. It's just a one word that means something on its own. It works because of the character, Han Solo is a lone wolf. I guess that's part of it too, is him learning to, help, accept the help from others, like him having a partnership with Chewie and all that stuff. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. So what else? So yeah, I actually am kind of excited for it after seeing the trailer. I
Yeah.
don't know. What do you feel about it?
I had really no excitement for it before. I have some now. Um, I'm not the crazy Star Wars guy. I just kind of watch what I watch. I
Oh,
watch the movies and enjoy the world and everything, so I don't have the, the precious attitude that a lot of fans do with content.
yeah. I really
But
don't. I really don't understand it, to be honest.
yeah, it's a weird one. It's also it is a I get it. It's a weird character to have to go back for backstories on, because before Han Solo's history before the original movie is kind of it's not necessary because him where you meet him is all about the mystery behind him beforehand. You don't need to fill in those blanks because you know those those don't make him who he is as we know him. I feel like what's weird about it, and it looks like a good movie in its own right. It's weird to use it for Han Solo because any growth he has in it, it's not the same as the growth. It's just not the same growth that he would have for later things. If anything, it shows that he was a kid who wanted to be a pilot who got into some trouble, and then because of his attitude, and then everything goes haywire. He helps save the day, but it's like when we meet Han Solo, he's just in the original he's just this smuggler, and yeah, I mean before that, because it just I don't know.
There's nothing. I think that's why is. I think this is why I think we need this movie because we don't know anything about his past.
Yeah, but he's one of those characters that you don't need to know his past. That's what I was trying to get at.
Oh.
You don't need to know his past to get it.
Oh, well, I don't know. I guess I feel the opposite. Because I want to know more about the character, and I feel like I don't know enough about him.
Yeah, I feel like anything I want to learn more about is after the original movie, what he did in between, along with all the other characters, what they did in between the movies. But who he was before isn't as interesting. But the trailer does make it look a little bit more interesting. I think my main thing that I was curious about is just his relationship with Lando, who looks really cool in the
Yeah.
you see of them
Is
with that one Glover.
Yeah, his Glover is Lando, right? That's what I was figuring. I don't think I read the casting list.
Yes, I don't even really know that Donald Glover's in it as Lando, and outside of that, I don't really know much of the casting for this.
Yeah.
Not many people look familiar. Oh wait, Woody Harrelson's in it, which is interesting. But I want to say it's all fresh to me. Like everything besides Han and Chewie in the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Really new to me. I find that amusing and interesting. But my main takeaway from the trailer is that it looks really good from a stylistic point of view. It looks like an old sci-fi movies, like this kind of dreamlike air, like dirty and I don't know. It reminds me a little bit of George Lucas's original short film, like THX 1138 or something like that. I forget what the name of the full title, but that old school sci-fi, 70s sci-fi movie with a little bit of that 70s. It's weird. It's funny. It's like doing a 70s throwback movie, but in the Star Wars context, even though they didn't have their 70s, it was just the first movie. So it's kind of funny to see that come about stylistically.
Yeah, it does look very stylized. You're right. And I'm just hoping it'll be good. I'm not like everybody else is like hoping for it to be bad. It's like I don't understand that statement. Like you just watch the trailer and instead of it, you're hoping it for being good, you're just hating on it. Like it kind of.
Like anything else.
It's like questioning me: are these people really fans, or are they just watching it just to fit in? I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get that mindset either. People want to be contrarian. I mean, it's the same thing with Last Jedi. People are so connected to this universe personally that it's hard for them to let go of it at this point. Anything that's new is not going to be to the same love that they have with the original trilogy or the original like extended universe novels and everything else.
And I think
it's just not going to be good enough no matter what they do.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
They want to attack it before they watch it and be disappointed. They want to just say it's bad now, so that when the movie is bad, or if they don't like the movie, they aren't as disappointed as if it was something that they were super excited about.
Yeah, and I don't know, these people are really fans of the universe itself because it's like the only content they consumed was the original trilogy, and they don't care about the prequels. They don't care about the novels that came out or the video games. It's like, to me, you're probably not a fan if you never played any of the video games, you never read any novels or comic books, or watch every single Star Wars movie that's been out. It's like if you only consume the original trilogy, then it's kind of hard to call you a fan.
Yeah. I mean, you can be a fan despite that. I think it's just it's more about when you don't just let the world go and just have fun with what you get.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's about tearing down the new stuff just because it's never going to be as good as what they want or what they would do if they were given the reins.
Yeah, that's why I kind of gave up on the hate of all the DC movies because I enjoy them, and for some reason people just seems to hate on them.
It's all a matter of perspective. I mean, I enjoy the DC movies. I enjoy the Marvel stuff. I like the Star Wars stuff. It's all measured in different ways.
Yeah, I like
things, but it's like I've not seen anything horrendously bad from any of them. Like if I were to say the most recent Fantastic Four movie, that
movie was really bad, but it doesn't make me hate Fantastic Four forever.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also not. It doesn't really make me hate any future attempts at a Fantastic Four movie. It doesn't. And with any DC movies, I don't hate anything they try. I'm not going to hate anything that the Star Wars movies do forward. You know, I'm just going to enjoy what I can get and see what happens. That's what I can do. That's what I'm into. So.
Pretty much.
That's all I can really say. It's an intriguing looking trailer. I'm interested to see it. It's only only a few months away from Memorial Day, so it's a lot quicker than we were used to with these movies.
Yeah, that's kind of early. I think it's May, right? Yeah, May is the Memorial Day.
That's all I can really say about it. There's not enough information for me to say more other than that.
Yeah, and there's also, is Infinity War come out the same month? May 4th, something like that?
Within a couple months of each other. I don't remember the release dates. I kind of just remember it being like Black Panther.
Yeah, I know Black Panther is like...
Black Panther, and then the Wasp, and then Infinity War. I already forgot the order.
No, it's actually Black Panther, then Infinity War, and then Ant-Man and Wasp. Oh, I didn't even... I guess we could talk about the Ant-Man and Wasp movie. Did you see the trailer?
I did. It was it was a lot of fun. I showed it to my girlfriend, and who really enjoyed the first Ant-Man movie, and she had a good time with the new trailer. She was excited for it.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, and I noticed that Ghost is a female in here, and that's, I guess, interesting. I don't know. I'll see how that works out.
Yeah.
And I really like how Wasp is on screen. I really like that.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's carrying on the fun of the first movie that I liked so much from the trailer, and it gives me hope that it's overall good. I'm sure I'm gonna have a good time regardless. It's one of those things that I'm there to watch it because I want to have fun with it.
Yeah.
That the person did such a good job at being
and
fun out of nowhere.
I didn't know I was gonna like it either because it's like Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, Ant-Man wasn't that popular in the comic books either before the movie came out. His popularity started like after, so it's like I didn't know. The only history I know about Ant-Man was in Avengers: Earth Mightiest Heroes. That's about it.
Right.
I didn't know much.
I know a little bit, not much. I like the character, and it's one of those. It's a adaptation that takes a lot of liberties with the lore of Batman compared to the original, which I find a lot of fun because they have a lot more freedom with the character than the other movies because they played around with who's Ant-Man, who's who's young, who's been growing around, who's the current Ant-Man, and to me it doesn't matter that it doesn't line up the same way as the comic books or even what makes sense within the whole Marvel universe. So it's just pure fun for me.
I really started liking Scott Lang in the Astonishing Ant-Man's comic book series because it came out right after the movie, and I really enjoyed Scott Lang there with his daughter. He spent time with his daughter a lot there.
Yeah,
so it was pretty interesting. So I'm hoping to see more of the character on here. So
yeah.
And my boyfriend was wondering how does that work? Like, how does he shrink? How Hank Pym shrink the building? It's like it's just stuff that I don't even think about. As I try to think about it, and it's like just let it go.
Yeah.
Because they did in the Flash too. Apparently, like the episode that came right after the trailer. It's funny how people think of the same ideas at the same time, and they had like shrunk a building, and it's like, oh guys, what is this? The Ant-Man and Wasp again? And it's like, how does that work? But yeah, it's just kind of weird. So what else should we talk? I'm gonna talk about, I guess, Bendis writing Superman in Action Comics, and I honestly don't know how to feel about it as of yet. I guess I can say I'm kind of excited, and same time I'm not sure I should be excited because um, Bendis has been writing.
Familiar with him.
Bendis hasn't been writing good as of late. I mean,
yeah,
he's just yeah. Hello? Oh, because it broke the mic broke up a bit. Oh. Huh?
Someone tried calling me.
Oh, that's why. Now your voice is back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like we discussed before, Bendis not writing as well as because he's been bored with Marvel. Maybe I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I think he probably ran out of ideas for Marvel characters, and I used to like his everything is the last one I actually liked of his was All New X-Men, but everything after that has just been crap, and I don't know, I can't like his Spider-Man or his Jessica Jones or anything that I don't like the Iron Man series at that either. And I just don't know if his Superman series is gonna be any good, and he's gonna write both of them, so it's like
yeah, that gives me some concern because he's writing everything as opposed to just kind of taking it slow. But I get why they want to utilize him as best as they can.
And I'm kind of confused if he's actually writing Batman or not, because he said he's teasing to write something for Batman, but it's like, they haven't made any announcement if he's taking over the main Batman title, or is it a separate Batman title, or they haven't specified what it is yet. And I don't mind if he takes over after Tom King. I don't like Tom King's series as of yet. And I mean, I like a few issues here and there, but I don't like it in total for some reason. It's just not for me.
I understand. I enjoy it myself, but that's my own.
Well, you can enjoy it. It's your opinion.
I just know that he's going to be doing action with Superman. I'm curious what that is. I don't know. I don't like speculating about things like that. All I can say is that I'm interested. I'm curious because he's going to be doing a mini-series first before he officially takes over.
Yeah, I heard that.
That sets up everything.
Yeah, I heard that Superman.
What that all means.
Yeah, I heard that Superman is gonna be taking both Superman titles will be taking a hiatus for up until July, and that's when Bendis starts writing Superman and Action Comics. But is it probably it's called Man of Steel, a miniseries in that hiatus gap. I mean that because is Action Comics 1000s that come on in March. I don't know, it's April. Then in May, I guess June and July is gonna be Man of Steel, and then it'll be Superman Action Comics again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we won't be able to read Action Comics or Superman until July.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's hard to talk about because there's not a lot of information, so this is what we can speculate. I really don't know what to think because I don't know Bendis' writing style very well. I am not sure what. All I can say is because of what he said about his event and what he's going to be writing in the Action Comics 1000 and how it's going to set up everything. And how it's going to change the status quo and stuff. All I hope is that doesn't mean he gets rid of Lois and him and Clark being married, and then having John. That's my only.
I want them to stay, to be honest.
Exactly, I want them to stay. My only concern is that he get rid of them for some reason.
Well,
he writes his own Son of Superman character. I don't know.
Well, I don't know, because the image that they tease on the article, you still see John and Lois Lane there. So I don't know.
Yeah, but, that's its own thing, and who knows what that means. Like that's that they're in it, or if that's just a tease as to what's going to be happening to them. I don't know.
So yeah, and I just think it's because the thing is, I do like what Dan Jurgens, I think that's how you say his name, and I do like what Peter Tomasi and Patrick Gleason are doing in the Superman title. I do like this series, but I notice when I try to pick my comic books of the year, I don't consider them as my comic books of the year because they were great stories, but they weren't impactful for me to just remember. There wasn't anything that I remember that impacted me in such a way. It's oh wow, it's such a good book. But they were just good stories, but not great stories. I guess I'm not sure you can understand that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but well, yeah, I'm hoping that maybe when Bendis takes over, he can write some meaningful stories that the other writers didn't do for Superman and Action Comics. It's just that the only problem I have is that these comic writers are not writing actual story arcs. They're writing stories that last 2 or 3 issues instead of actually lasting 5 to 6 issues. It's they just write 2 short comic book issue stories and then they jump to the next story already.
I don't mind that at all.
Oh.
I don't really. I actually don't, because it's old. I feel like they can't. If they want to tell every story that they want to tell, they can't tell all of them to this 5 or 6 issue arc, because not everything deserves 5 or 6 issues.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they have a story to tell, and it's only an issue or 2 long, that's not a bad thing to me.
Oh.
It's because it's however long the story should have, and that's the nice thing about comics, is that you can do various stories in so many pages and so many issues, and it can work out. It doesn't always work out, and that's where the problem can lie. Is they just kind of turn in a bunch of crap stories, and they're all 3 issues, and it feels like you've been cheated. But that's more on the subject of the quality, not so much on the fact that it's short to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it because I like short stories, and I wish there was more stuff that just didn't feel like it was this earth-shattering event, and it was just a nice, thick story for an issue or a couple issues or something.
Oh. The only story I really liked from the Superman title was when Superman goes to what is it, Apocalypse, and when he goes with Lex Luthor and he try to tell the people in Darkseid's planet to not depend on him to be a leader and try to make your own leader. And I thought that was kind of interesting.
Right, yeah.
I don't know if you've been reading Superman.
I don't get enough. That one was one of my least favorites, actually.
What?
My favorite. Well, what I liked about the Superman title from the beginning of Rebirth is that it was more of a story between Superman and his son and trying to figure out his powers.
Okay, I liked that too.
I felt like the Apocalypse thing would have worked better after or before the whole Mr. Oz event.
Mm-hmm.
In that particular event, I mean, it's their story, so they wanted to tell it, so it's in the Superman title. But it was just too large a scope with very little to say to me.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I didn't get a lot of it. I didn't read it myself, but it just that was my own problem with it. We'll see how it.
Yeah, and I do like what's going on in Action Comics with Superman and Booster Gold. That's been pretty exciting, yeah, so far.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I just hope Bendis actually writes a meaningful stories with, I guess, with Superman and the rest of the cast, I guess.
All I can hope for.
Yeah. Okay. Guess we can move on to Scott Snyder's Justice League No Justice.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It says it's a weekly series. Where like Brainiac arrives on Earth, and if he's like he becomes an impending threat to stop the Justice League, and that's about it. I guess they don't explain much details, but apparently
Yeah, it's one of those.
Go ahead. What you say?
No, you go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say that the Justice League is split to 3 teams, I think. Or is it 4? I'm not sure how many teams it is, but they split it up, and I noticed that there's some weird members in the team, like Superman has his own team with Starfire, Sinestro, Martian Manhunter, and Starro. That's kind of weird. I was like, I don't know what the hell is Starro doing there, but I'll see what it is. And then Batman has.
Oh, that has to do with metal.
Oh. And
metal.
He was? I don't remember that. I have to try to remember.
I don't remember if it was in Hawkman Found or not the most recent issue, but the issue before that. Like he appeared.
Oh.
And he was part of the whole plot of Barbados and all that stuff.
Okay. And this is one team with Batman, Lobo, Lex Luthor, Beast Boy, and Deathstroke. I think that's pretty interesting. And then Wonder Woman has a very interesting team. She has Raven, Dr. Fate, Satana, and Etrigan. And then Flash has his own team. Is Cyborg, Harley Quinn, and Damian. I guess Damian's Robin. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. I do see Aquaman in the pictures, but he's not in any of the team pictures. I don't know if he's. It's just kind of weird because you see like a panel where Brainiac is capturing some of the heroes. I don't know if Aquaman or the Green Lanterns gets captured and Justice League has to save them or something, but I don't know. Is this kind of...
I didn't look very much into it because I wasn't super interested. It's interesting because, Scott Snyder getting to do Justice League is a big deal for him and others and everything. I like him as a writer.
Yeah.
Just to see what he does with these characters after Metal. And it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited for the artwork more than anything, but...
yeah, because Francis Manapul that's drawing.
Yeah, and I love him, so...
Yeah, his art is great. I love his art. It's cool.
I don't know, it feels like a lot like what Avengers doing with No Surrender, where they're trying to both make the teams work together and then break them apart into other teams.
Yeah, that's what it look like they're doing.
No Justice, maybe probably bringing back Justice League Dark, maybe bringing back the Outsiders, maybe bringing making a new Justice League of America team and a new Justice League team. I don't. It's a lot to think about. it should be interesting. Should the artwork's gonna be great. The next few months of DC in particular is going to be interesting. It feels like a lot of big changes.
Yeah.
And since I started seriously reading comics a little bit before Rebirth, this is it's interesting to me just because this is the first major change for DC while I'm reading it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm nervous about all the changes. I'm nervous about what's going to happen next. I'm nervous if it's going to still be as good as it's been, or if it's going to get better, or if it's going to get worse. DC's been killing it, for me at least, in a lot of departments, and I'm interested to see what happens next, and I'm excited. I'm hoping it's good. I hope it leads to the returns of a lot of characters and interesting team-ups and character dynamics. Like anything involving team books like this, it's all about how the writer gets the personalities of everyone and how they interact with each other, and that's where I'm excited. That's what I'm curious to see.
I just want to, I want to see how Harley Quinn and Sinestro and I guess the magic characters all work together, and characters you never actually seen in Justice League actually be there. And I guess work with the Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and Flash, and the usual Justice League members, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that'll be interesting. That's about it, I guess.
Yeah, there's all the major news I can think of that we missed out on.
I can't really think of anything, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
I was gonna go to what we think of the comic books of the year from last year again.
Yeah, we can go into that. Yeah.
All right.
I only have a couple of top things that I can think of. Probably a bit more.
Yeah, it is a bit more thought out. And when I was thinking about comic books that came out last year, I noticed I did like a lot of Marvel titles, and I didn't realize I did. But because I know a lot of people give Marvel flack about what's been going on, and I don't think it's bad as everybody thinks it is. Like, everybody just over exaggerates how bad Marvel's comic line is. Like, there's actually good titles in there. You just have to sit there and actually read them. Yeah, because people just overanalyze things and think that the whole comic book line is just terrible, and it's actually maybe only 5 of them are terrible, and the rest are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but my top 5 series, I think, is pretty much. It's been it's been Old Man Logan, Moon Knight, Harley Quinn. Also been liking I did like Captain America Sam Wilson. That's my number 1, honestly. And I also been liking Detective Comics. Mighty Thor. I did like Aquaman series. That's not even top 5. I don't like doing top 5.
Yeah.
And I did enjoy Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, and I did enjoy Wonder Woman from James Robinson's run. Not Greg Rucka. I didn't like it, but that's about it, I think, so far.
Really? Think about mine. If I were to divide it in certain ways, if it's going with ongoing series that I've been following the last year, my favorites have been the ones I clamor for every week. You
don't have to be in number order. You can just say whatever comes to mind.
Number order. I'm just trying to think of something like okay, ongoing series that I love this year: Kill or Be Killed, Paper Girls. I mean, that's been going on for a couple of years itself, but that's always my number one every week, every month. And what is it? Hawkeye. By Kelly Thompson.
Oh yeah, I liked Hawkeye too, but I wasn't just in my top 5. But I did like it's probably in my top 10, I could say. But I did like Hawkeye.
My favorite ongoing this year. Like if we're going by like miniseries that haven't finished yet, I've really enjoyed Doomsday Clock, and Mr. Miracles is one of my favorites. Every time I can get something.
No.
If I'm talking about something that I just got into this year that I am in love with and I am sad to see it go now is I started reading Invincible a couple months ago, and that's ending,
I never read it.
next week or the week after. It is a fantastic series.
I have to jump into that universe, but it's like it's been going on for so long. I don't know when to start.
It's a lot to read. It's honestly you could just read from the very beginning, whether you go by the trade paperbacks or if you can slowly, like I did, collect the Ultimate Collection. Those Ultimate Collections are awesome because they have a bunch of extra material, sketches, scripts, behind the scenes stuff. It's really fun, and the artwork, the way it grows over time, is beautiful. The story of these characters is fantastic, and I loved it, and I'm so sad that it's ending. But that's one thing I got into this last year. Other things that I really enjoyed, because the trade paperback released this last year, I really loved Four Kids Walk Into a Bank. It is one of my favorite comedic books I've read, comic book I've ever read, probably.
Yeah.
So funny. The artwork's fantastic, and the writer for that, Anthony Rosenberg, is actually currently writing for Marvel. He did the.
Yeah, he's been writing a lot of series lately. I noticed that guy.
Yeah, and he's really good. I gave him a lot of credit for that book, and the artist on that as well is just fantastic. Has great comedic beats all throughout, and it's a very interesting, heartwarming, heart-wrenching story. So I recommend that to just about everyone.
Yeah.
But those are a lot of my favorites. I have a lot of the same favorites as you. You know, I've actually been loving Batman the last year, especially with since the proposal to Catwoman onwards. It's been a lot of my favorite stuff. Another favorite of mine would be Rock Candy Mountain from Image Comics, which is hilarious, funny about hobos and fighting, and a mythical land paradise for hobos. What else do I read? And Invincible and everything else. I love all the young animal books, and I really have a good time with those. Shade the Changing Girl is one of my favorite pools. Oh
yeah, Shade the Changing Girl is my favorite one. I did pick that too, but yeah, I noticed that they're gonna do that, and I don't know how. Because it says that she gets a new body, so it's like, where does she get that body from? It looks like the same character, but like an older version of the.
I think it has something to do with the last arc of Shade the Changing Girl, where she kind of took over the body of the old TV star, I think.
Yeah, I noticed that. But the old TV star was an old lady. I don't know if she makes the body look young or.
Actually, yeah, I'm curious about that. I forgot how that played out. Actually, we'll see. I guess that's when that a month, I think.
Yeah, well, because they had to do the Milk Wars crossover, and
which is a good transition to what we were reading last week, which I read Milk Wars, the first issue.
Yeah, I read it too. I thought it was alright. I have no idea what's going on, so I was like, you know what? I'll just wait. I'll just wait until the other issues come out, and then I can figure out what's going on.
I loved it.
The artwork was great. Yeah.
It's so trippy and psychedelic. It really the trippiness of the storyline is so weird and violent and grim, but in a fun, wacky way that I loved it. I'm so excited for more of this, whatever this is, and
I don't know. I did like Sage Changing the Girl a lot because it was more personal. it's not like it was not like an ordinary comic book series. It wasn't like there wasn't any superhero interactions there. It's just the character enjoying what it's like to be on Earth for the first time of her life, and it's just it was pretty interesting. I liked it.
Yeah, and we'll see how it goes into Milk Wars. With the rest of Milk Wars, with the shade between Dream Girl and Wonder Woman special.
Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna work out. I like to see that. And
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I also enjoyed I guess Power Man and Iron Fist and what else? The Iron Fist series. I really have enjoyed those too. I mean, there was Power Man Iron Fist was in the early 2017, and then it got canceled, and they released Iron Man separately. Iron Fist separately after that, and I've been enjoying that series too.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. I did enjoy a lot of Marvel titles, but nothing that's really memorable. Like, I guess I can say, like I really like Spider-Gwen. That's another Marvel series I actually like a lot. And I did have a lot of fun time with Squirrel Girl because it's mainly a comedy series. I don't know. I know it's on the internet. No one likes Squirrel Girl. It's like they just really hate her with pure hate. When I think she's a pretty fun character. It's not. This is just a character that's just not to take too seriously.
Yeah.
So, and it's just kind of weird how she actually beats these villains that you wouldn't normally think she can beat, but she does. Like, it was pretty fun to see her go to Savage Land and fight Ultron, some T-Rex Ultron. And that was pretty fun. It's a weird, wacky series.
I need to read it eventually. I just haven't had a chance to, and I don't generally read a lot of Marvel books.
Oh.
But I try to catch them when I can later on, here and there. But I just haven't had a chance to scroll though. Yeah.
And the reason why I put Captain America Sam Wilson at number 1 is because I really liked there was an arc with Rage, and it was with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, and I just thought it was interesting and unique how Nick Spencer, describes his feelings about how black people are mistreated in the by the police, and apparently Rage gets wrongly accused of stealing. Supposedly there's a bunch of robbers stealing a store, and Rage gets in and tries to fight the robbers, and they escaped, and then he's there and the cops only see him and they think that he robbed the store, and they start trying to fight him, and he gets beat up and he gets into the coma. And I thought that was pretty sad that an innocent man got beat up by a whole bunch of cops and he didn't even do anything. He was just trying to, I guess, he was just trying to do what he's supposed to do, which is, stop the robbing from happening. But instead of since the robbers ran away, he got to be the victim. So it's just kind of interesting how that story plays out. And I like that they put Nick Spencer gave a perspective from people of different races, like during that whole entire series that was happening. Like, it wasn't only about black people. dealing with the experience is also like he also had like Hispanics like from the it was the other Falcon that was that had the mantle during that time. Forgot his actual name, but yeah, it's just pretty interesting that you get to see people who are not even black deal with the tragedy of Rage getting beat up into a coma and being accused of something that he didn't do. So, and it just kind of sucks that we don't know if Rage ever wakes up from a coma. He's still in the coma for some reason, I think, because the story jumped like after he got into a coma and Sam Wilson had to like go through this emotional moment about being hated on and it goes straight to Secret Empire after that, and I was kind of disappointed they didn't actually finish the story arc. They just jumped to Secret Empire. I do like Secret Empire, but it just like it cut off the other story that was going on. And I don't know, but Captain America did make me think of how important diversity is, and I'm not sure people see that, and I think that diversity is important because we do need other characters of different race to be remembered as. So, because it's like, I don't know. I want everybody to have their own characters to look up to, and it doesn't always have to be white people, you know.
I get that.
Yeah. And it made me think of a close person that I had passed away during New Year's. She's also a black woman, and I don't know. When I was thinking about comic books, I was thinking about Captain America's Sam Wilson, and I don't know, just because she was black, it made me think about her and the importance of having black characters in comic books, or characters of different race in general in comic books is as an importance, because I don't know, I think having diversity is important. And I don't think I gotta ignore the people in the internet. They just hate everything that comes up. That's about it. And I have been liking Harley Quinn's series with the part when she loses her boyfriend. That was pretty interesting for me, because she finds the one guy that's perfect for her, but he ends up dying, and that's just kind of sad, I guess. And she tried to run for mayor, and that didn't go so well, so I thought that was pretty interesting. I did like her story is more personal than some other comic book series. She was like, it's more about her rather than, her saving the day. So I know a lot of comic books do that a lot, and I like comic books is more about the character itself.
Right.
And also, I did like Mighty Thor with Jane Foster being a hero and her dealing with cancer at the same time. That's pretty interesting too. And I think that's about it. I don't know if I can talk anymore, but I guess that's it. And I do like I guess Detective Comics with the relationship of the team with Batwoman and Clayface, and I guess it's interesting to see the Batman family working together. That's the reason why I like Detective Comics a lot.
Right.
I guess. Have you been reading it, or?
No, I haven't had a chance to. I have a bunch of other stuff that I read.
Oh.
Yeah. In Detective and Action, I liked a lot, but I just couldn't keep up with it as much as other things, so I just decided to drop them and go for trade weighting them, which I haven't done much of at all, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not caught up on them. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I guess we can jump to comic books of the week. Is there any comic books that you read this week or like weeks before that stand out?
As I mentioned earlier, because I was trying to transition to this earlier, Milk Wars.
Oh. Okay. I thought Milk Wars was okay. I mean, I don't know. It's only the first part, so I can't say anything.
I had a good time with it. I've been reading Control, so that helps, I would imagine, to understand certain things about it. But I really liked Milk Wars. The Flash annual this past week was really good.
I didn't read the Flash annual yet.
That was really interesting. I still need to, I guess, catch up on certain things to really understand what's going on, but I really enjoyed it. Metal's still been good. I'm enjoying Moon Knight.
Metal was really good. I did like it a lot. It was pretty interesting seeing Wonder Woman with I think it was Black Hawk. I mean, like Kendra Saunders, something. Kendra.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so I noticed she was trying to like make her fight off the thing that was controlling her, I guess.
Yeah.
And I did like how Wonder Woman was saying war cry. So that I thought that was pretty interesting. She said war cry at the end. And that got me a little bit excited.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been enjoying that still, and there's not a lot for me to talk about, I would say, at the moment. I mean, I didn't read a lot this last week.
I did like Moon Knight with it was pretty interesting. I don't know if you read it.
No, I read it, yeah.
About his daughter.
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm curious how that's gonna go.
Yeah, I actually liked that. It was kind of cute. Like, he was actually spending time with her there, even though he was fighting a villain at the same time.
I like that. Actually, it was a good twist for me. Hoping it plays out well, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I didn't read a whole lot. Those are kind of my favorites from this last week.
Oh, and I did enjoy the Detective Comics annual. It was basically a retelling of Clayface's origin.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I do see a lot of origin stories, I didn't mind this one for some reason. I actually liked it a lot because I liked how James Tanning IV he made, you feel sorry for Clayface because people treated him like shit once his face got disfigured, and he had to rely on. He wasn't getting anywhere, and because the thing is, he got signed up for a movie, and he's driving the car to about this movie theater that's happening, and he gets into a car accident and his face gets disfigured, and the writers and directors and whatever, they come up and see how his face is, and they said that we can't do this, he can't be part of the movie anymore, and it kind of tore him up, and they were treating him like shit. So he tried to get some Clayface thingy that fixes his face, because they said he couldn't fix it with plastic surgery. So when he used that, they still didn't want him, and they saw that the makeup didn't last that long, and I guess they were still treating him like shit, so he decided to like fuck everybody else and become Clayface, and I kind of felt sad for him. And
Yeah.
he ends up throwing the Clayface on his girlfriend because his girlfriend at the time was believing in him, but she wasn't sure if he was in the right mind for the new movie that he was supposed to do, and he just I guess threw the Clayface thing on her, and I mean the chemical on her, and now she has it, and now I understand why she hates him in the future stories, because the story takes place in the past, and it just explains how Basil Carlo became Clayface, and how his ex-girlfriend became something. That's about it. I forgot what her name was. I know her name is Glory. That's her real name, but I don't know what she calls herself after that. But it's interesting. All right, that's about it. I don't have any particular other series to talk about, to be honest. Is there anything else? I guess not, because you have to go. So, yeah. So, I guess we'll leave it off here. I know it's a short podcast, but I don't have anything else to talk about. So, hopefully next week we can, I guess Black Panthers, yeah, it's out. No, it's not. It's the week after. Oh. So, yeah, I guess we could talk about Black Panther next time around.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm excited to see it. That's all I can say now.
Yeah, I really am excited to see it. So, I'll just say that help everyone enjoy the podcast, and I guess we'll see you next time whenever that comes around.
Bye.
All right, bye.